Hello, good citizens of Results Driven.
Welcome back to our nutrition habits.
Good news, our 10th and final habit is to plan to break the rule 10% of the time. Now let's break this down in the context of the rest of our habits. If you're eating every 2 to 4 hours, and you're doing this 7 days a week, that's approximately 35 meals for most people. Now, if we're going to break the rules 10% of the time, that means we can go off plan 3 to 4 times a week.
Following the rules 100% of the time isn't sustainable for 99.9% of people, and studies have shown it actually does not increase results.
When you're deciding how to go off the plan, consider a few things. One, what are those things that make you totally fall off the wagon? So what types of food, for example, if you chips or sugary drinks or alcohol, if that's something that's going to make you regress back to your old habits, it's something that you should probably avoid. On the flip side, what are some things that you enjoy that you can have for one meal and not start a downward spiral?
When you're going off the plan, go all the way back to one of the first things that we told you. Eat slowly and stop at 80% full. Sometimes those things that we eat off of the plan, we want to binge ourselves and gorge ourselves on those foods. But if you stop at 80% full and eat slowly, you're less likely to overeat, less likely to take in too many calories, and over time that's going to help you reach your goals.
Once you get to your 10th habit, or really as you're going through your progression and you're at habit 4, you're at habit 5, there's no such thing as graduation. We're moving on to the next habit, but there's going to be points that you kind of fall off a little bit. Remember what got you to that point you started to succeed. It's doing a habits audit, seeing the first one you're not following, and then making sure to progress along the way. So oftentimes when people fall off, what they do is they go immediately back to habit 1. The good thing is you already have all of the knowledge that you've gained throughout the process. So you typically, when you focus on habit 1, eating every 2 to 4 hours, you're actually able to conquer a few of the other habits without even really thinking of it because you already know the right things to eat.
There's no on or off the wagon. We just want you to try to incorporate these habits into your daily life, and they are habits. They're just things that you're going to work in and work at for the rest of your life to live healthy.
We talked earlier about willpower and only having so much of it. So as you go throughout this process, if you're planning to try to drop fat over a 6-month or year period, there's going to be times that you purposely scale back. So we can still follow these habits, but follow them less frequently if we're feeling that we're unable to continue to surge, meaning we're unable to put everything towards trying to achieve that goal. So maybe we follow the plan 85% of the time, 80% of the time. Whatever gets you to stay somewhat in the habits, then when you start to get back to a better place, you can really start to progress again.
And we only expect you to be sticking to these habits 90% of the time and off the plan 10% of the time, maybe once or twice a year. Surging too often, it will just lead to burnout and won't bring you any closer to your goals any faster.
Over time, just incorporating certain things into your life, moving frequently, picking up heavy things, and focusing on joint health, that combined with just eating foods that your grandmother told you was good for you and avoiding excess calories, if you do that over time, you're going to make progress. Try to take the stress out of this and just do your best. Are you friends willing to come over here for a moment? So just in here. Yeah, you're going to be. Come in here. Here.
Here.
Yeah.
You could sit on the edge there. Okay. So, friends, if you drop fat, it's because these ladies were nice enough to let us record during their workout. They're now your best friends. Be nice to them or get out. Say hi, friends.
Hi, friends. Good luck. Carry on. 30 seconds left. Let's do some plans. Let's take out some aggression.